The images show badly smashed cars and debris scattered across the road on the underpass on Lee Bank Middleway, near Edgbaston, at the junction of Bristol Road. 3 men were killed when they were thrown out of their car, while a black cab driver and his 2 passengers died after the vehicle was left on its side, West Midlands Ambulance Service said. West Midlands Police have described the scene as harrowing. 2 ambulances and multiple paramedics attended the scene of the horror crash at 1:10 a.m. this morning, and the ambulance service said it was astonishing that the man and woman in the first car were able to escape with minor injuries despite extensive damage to their vehicle. A 4th man traveling in the car remains in a critical condition at the city's Queen Elizabeth Hospital. 3 other cars collided as they tried to avoid the scene, and 2 other passengers were taken to Heartlands Hospital with minor injuries. Police do not know how the collision happened, but are looking at road conditions as part of their investigations. A 4th man traveling in the car remains in a critical condition at the city's Queen Elizabeth Hospital. A spokesman for the ambulance service said this was an extremely complex and distressing crash scene that required excellent multi-agency teamwork. The ambulance service has already debriefed all of the staff involved and will be providing ongoing support as required due to the nature of the incident. The road will remain shut for the rest of the day. Facebook 6 have died after a multi-car smash in Birmingham. 5 ambulances and 3 paramedics were sent to the scene. Facebook 6 have been killed in the crash and several injured. A West Midlands Ambulance Service spokesman said a man and woman in the first car managed to escape with relatively minor injuries and were taken to Heartlands Hospital. He added the second vehicle, a black cab, was on its side. Sadly, there was nothing that could be done to save the driver, and he was confirmed dead at the scene. The man and woman in the back were rapidly extricated. Unfortunately, it was not possible to save the woman, and she was also confirmed dead at the scene. SWNSTHE Road will remain closed for the rest of the day. Sounds debris is scattered across the road after the horror smash. The man was taken on blue lights to the major trauma center at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Birmingham, with the Mara trauma doctor traveling with the crew. Sadly, he died at hospital. There were 4 men in the third car, the spokesman said, 3 of whom were confirmed dead at the scene. The 4th was taken to the major trauma center at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Birmingham, in a critical condition. Those traveling in the 3 other cars involved in the crash, a man and a woman, were treated for minor injuries. 1 man was discharged after assessment and another said he did not require any assistance. Swin's forensic tents have been erected at the scene. Officers from West Midlands Police are looking into what caused the crash, the force said. Sergeant Alan Hands said, "We are currently dealing with a very serious collision and working with partner agencies to establish what caused this collision to happen. Our thoughts and deepest sympathies remain with the families of those who have very sadly lost their lives this morning and those who have been injured or caught up in this incident." West Midlands Fire Service said 40 firefighters helped in the aftermath of the horrific crash. Area Commander Jason Campbell said the first West Midlands Fire Service crews arrived in less than 4 minutes and were met with a complex scene, spread over some distance. Our firefighters' actions involved stabilizing vehicles, releasing the dead and injured, as well as administering CPR and first aid. All of the emergency services worked together and coordinated their response in extremely challenging circumstances, doing all they possibly could to minimize the loss of life. Swin's 3 cars were involved in the smash. Lizzie Bowers, 18, is from London, but was visiting friends in Birmingham when she heard the crash. She said, "I was in the McDonald's drive-thru and there were 2 loud bangs. Everyone abandoned their cars and people flocked from everywhere, even flats nearby, to come see what happened. There was 2 people lying lifeless about 20 feet apart from each other, and then a people carrier taxi squashed up the wall against another car, which was almost unrecognizable as a car. I saw at least 2 people trapped under the taxi. Other cars behind had bumped into each other, probably from slamming their brakes on. All first responders at the scene are doing their very best in very difficult and upsetting circumstances. This is a very serious incident. If you saw the crash happen or the circumstances leading up to it, please Call us now on 101. West Midlands Police at Wim Police, December 17, 2017. Very upsetting. Emergency service arrived almost minutes after and has been cordoned off with lots of police since. There was another small vehicle further down that had been crashed into, but yes, there was the taxi and the car up against the wall. It was the most horrible thing I have ever witnessed. It didn't look good at all. I hope everyone involved is okay, especially this close to Christmas. Tragic.